today we're moving to another apartment. Finally, after all this time that I lived in this shithole, it's time to move to slightly better place. The most important thing for me is that I'm getting out of a place with black mold that has ruined my health so much for all this time that I lived in this fucking basement. But anyways, I'm gonna clean this whole place. Gonna leave it as in a good condition as possible. We have to respect our dear landlords. They are human also, so, and I do understand there's all types of people that come to your place, they destroy everything, they leave it dirty. I don't like that. I really hate people like that. So I'm gonna clean this whole place as much as possible, even though a person who is renting this to someone is probably aware of the condition this place is in. It doesn't matter, you know. I have to take responsibility that it's my fault that I lived here, not landlords. Yeah, we're gonna clean this up, move to another apartment, and then we're gonna back test my strategy together. I wanna show you what it looks like. That's it.
Money needs to be a store value. It can't just be a unit of exchange or a unit account. It has to be store value. And so in order to store value, you got to have value. And you can't store something that you don't have. So when you have gold, you're storing the value of the metal. It can be used in jewelry and consumer electronics and aerospace and all this stuff. But when you're holding on to Bitcoin, you have nothing. Right? I can't do anything with Bitcoin. It can't be used for anything because it's just a string of numbers. So it has no actual use. Sure, I can give you my Bitcoin, I can sell you my Bitcoin, but what can you do with it? Well, you could give it to somebody else or sell it to somebody else. But the only reason anybody wants to buy it is because they think the price is going to go up. That is the sole source of demand is I'm going to get rich. If I buy this Bitcoin and hodl it and never sell it and ride out the volatility, I'm going to get rich.
There it goes. So basically I moved from one basement to another. But at least this one is a bit better equipped and you know everything is new. There doesn't seem to be any fucking mold. Even though yeah, it's a nice looking place. Nice. Before I mentioned that thing about not blaming others for the shit that I'm into, like blaming the landlord for renting such a shit place that can ruin the health of the people that are living there. That's pretty terrible thing to do, right? But you know, having that type of mindset where you're always blaming others for the problems that you have, it sort of gives power to the thing that is the problem. Like, once you accept that you are the one responsible for that, then you have this mindset in which it's possible to make a change and to get the control over that situation, right? It's your fault that you are there. Nobody is forcing you to stay there. It just for me it was the circumstance and the life situation at that moment made me have to do it. And the reason why I'm saying this is I was thinking how this mindset relates to trading, because I see so many retail traders saying how the market is, counting the stops, how you get stopped out like they are spying on you where you are putting your orders. And I know many traders that use these liquidity sweeps as their strategy. And it's funny how it relates to what I just said. So these are the types of people who are not complaining how the market is the bad. These market makers are these evil things. They are just like accepting the fact for what it is. And when they are taking the responsibility and saying, oh, it's not the market, it's me, it's the way I trade, it's my strategy, or whatever it is, now they have control, and now they're starting to think how they can change themselves so they can overcome this problem. So I thought it was a nice analogy that you can also use for trading as well. There, all the clothes for now. I can't put it in the fucking displays yet because it's a little dirty. I want to clean all that before I put my clothes in. But it's a nice place, brother. It's a nice place. Okay, here we go, brother. Let me check what's the result for February, because the month is completed. I can see that January and February are not really ideal months to be trading. I don't like the market structure, and my strategy does not really work that well during these months, at least for 2025 and 2024. I noticed the same thing, and also I think for this year it wasn't really the best, but it's also the time not really the best trader as well. Okay, so I'm treating this as a 200k account. The first day was bullshit. I took a random trade on a backtesting feature, which is crazy. So yeah, February. Let's see what I do. I did pretty good, man. But you see a lot of days that I didn't trade. Lost one here. Okay. January was fucking terrible. It was a break-even month. Maybe even a losing month with the commissions. Okay. So what I'm trying to figure out now is how to get my risk to reward a little better. That's what I'm working on right now. But today, for example, because I was working on that, my trade went from profit into a deep drawdown. So I still try to find an ideal way to keep my win rate high, but still get a little bit better risk to reward. I still haven't figured that out. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna pull the fib from the highest point because we are bearish for so far for this day. Or are we really? I don't know. The day open was here, this level, and now we are at the same point, so I don't really know if we are bullish or bearish or whatever. I'll try. We'll see that later. So now I'm just gonna pull this starting point from here, the highest point of the day. And I'm gonna put it in a way that makes sense for me. So I want to see price responding from these Fibonacci levels. How am I gonna do that? What the fuck is this shit, man? Something like this. Because this is here, this level I wanted to touch 23.6. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's perfect. So it's here bouncing, bum bum bum. Here responding to this level, then coming back here, rejection of this level, boom, 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 boom. It looks pretty good. Now we're gonna mark London session open. So the opening range for the first 15 minutes of the London session. I guess this is the highest point, and this is the lowest point. This is my opening range. As you can see, we broke below. So that's one of the things that I use to orientate. Is that how you say orientate? Orientate. As an orientation. I'm also going to check daily chart. I want to see supply and demand zones. So here we are coming from this supply zone, and we've been bearish, and now there is a gap up after the weekend. We're starting also bearish, but this is nothing. This can easily turn into a bullish candle, but I don't know. This is also an indecisive candle, but I don't think this is a special zone. I would say this could be a demand zone. So I don't know. For me, this one looks bearish. I think this day is going to be bearish, but I'm going to keep in mind that anything can happen. So we're going to rely a lot on a lower time frame market structure. So yeah, this looks bearish. I'm going to wait for this bitch to come down a little lower. I'm going to wait for this bitch to come a little lower to break these lows. And then we're going to be looking for a pullback into a resistance and to take short positions. Let's see how's that going to work out. Yeah. So yeah, we are responding off of this Fibonacci level. It would be ideal if we can take a trades from somewhere around here. Let's see if it's going to pull back that far back. Okay. Yeah, let's see how we can draw that sheet. like to something like this. Yes, when I'm drawing these trend lines, I also like to see multiple swings responding off of the trend line. So let's see, so this one here. That shit doesn't make sense. That shit doesn't make sense. See what's up with this one. Let's change the color. Yeah. I want to take a shot from there. We have a rejection here and a candlestick closure. So I'll try to take it from here. So we're taking a short position. Let's see what is the potential profit. So this is, we should at least target for this equal low here. But this definitely, if it responds off of this trade might have a potential to go down all the way here. And I think it will, if it respects this resistance here. But I'm going to draw it here because I like to have 1-to-1 ratio for this TP here. So I'm just going to pull it 1-to-1. And it's important for me that it is above these previous highs, but also above these this red resistance here. But I don't know. I think I should extend this fucking stop loss. I think I should target something like this. Is there some news? Let me check that first. We have news at 16. High impact news. What is this? So I like to keep in mind that because on prop firms, they mainly don't allow me to trade during the news. Then, brother, I would like to keep this shit here just in case. And for that, 1-to-1 would have to be all the way down here. Let's put it like that, see what happens. So 2.4k, 2.4k. For 200k account, that's good. So I want my risk to be less than 2%. That's what I'm targeting. But I also consider that I might be averaging down from up there. So I need that space. Okay, let's see. Immediately goes into fucking. Can you believe this shit? Look at that shit. Look at that. What the fuck, man? Yes, I'm gonna average down from here. Let's see. I'm gonna pull my stop. Fucking here. like this, and this type too. Let's do. That's around 1.5% risk. Let's see what's next. Let's see if we're gonna survive this. Fuck. Yeah, so this is a sign for me that this is bullshit. I'm just gonna try to cut the losses by putting my fucking stop loss here. If it breaks above, it is what it is. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we are cooked. Okay. Yep, that was terrible. That was absolutely fucking terrible. I lost how much? Okay. 2.5k, that's not too bad. It's like 1.3%. Alright. Let's get rid of that shit. Oh my god. Let's get rid of all that shit. Okay. So I'm gonna flip this fucking Fibonacci now. Because now we're fucking bullish. Very bullish. Fuck. See. Something like that. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Okay, now we're looking for fucking longs. So let's see. Let's wait for some market structure here. Yeah. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate looking at the consolidation. Oh my god, yeah. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? Nothing. So nothing is happening now. We have no structure, just price keeps printing up. And you know, it can reverse anytime. I don't like to join in just like that. Even though it's probably gonna reverse from some of these Fibonacci levels, maybe this one or next one. The fuck is this shit? I'm keeping it at the maximum speed, but it's barely moving. Fuck off. Fuck off. So maybe after the news there's gonna be some opportunity or whatever. Yeah, we're seeing some structure now. I just could have pressed buy at any time. So there's news. So let's see what's gonna happen here now. Yeah, this could probably be a good short. We are at the top. Somewhere around here. But I don't want to trade against this. So, fuck it. Yeah, it's dumping. It dumped from here. 150 points. Okay, fuck this shit. So we are going to the next day now, taking the loss for today. Ta-da. Okay. Okay. So we are bullish for this day. This is the bottom. And let's make it make sense. Although this makes zero sense. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Now 1 minute chart. This is the bottom of the opening range. 15 minutes. That's London session open. So we look very bullish for today again. On the daily chart, yeah. So we have this resistance here. Probably bullish until this point here. I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. Okay, bullish for today. Fuck off. Let's see if we can take some fucking long. Nope. I'm gonna take shit. Okay, motherfucker. Go like this. Yeah. I think we're coming from here. Uh, at these moments, as the price is approaching my level, I start experiencing fear of missing out because you see this fucking shit. Now it's gonna go up Never gonna touch my level. Look at this shit. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Mm. Pičku. Majku ti jebe. Fuck off. Fuck you. The second time I'm not gonna take it because I feel like, yeah, the second time it's wasted, so I don't think it'll respond again. The same zone, probably because orders are wasted from there, and now the price can push through that zone. So now it's responding off of this level. So I'll be looking to take longs from down there, probably around here. Something like this. Some shit like this. Yeah, I want to take a long from here. Because majku ti jebem u pičku. Long. So I will definitely want to pull this stop loss below these lows here. Something like this. That's too low, motherfucker. That's too low. Majku ti jebem. News. No news today. Okay, let's see if we're surviving this shit now. Yeah, let's do it then. Yeah. I don't like how it's moving. It's barely moving up. There's not much. It's not going easily. Yeah, it's gonna dump. It's probably gonna break, yeah. Yes. So now we broke this high. So now I'm bullish. This is really good. Let's see if we can hit this high here. Some resistance at the fib. I'm not gonna touch my stop until we move. And if we break the fib and keep going up, I'm not gonna take TP here. I'm gonna try to let it ride. And I will raise my stop below this low here. Let's see if that's gonna play out. Hell no. Yeah, that bitch is dumping. Fucking shit. I don't like how this looks. Let's see if we can do some. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm moving my stop loss. I'm not sure that this is gonna. I don't know. Load these lows here. Fuck it. I definitely don't want to see this trade turn red because I'm gonna get really angry if that happens. So fuck off. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this shit. Hmm. I'm gonna take this. I just think it's gonna dump. Let's see. So we're approaching this guy here. Huh. I really wanna take this, brother. So this is 178 points. That's a decent move. And now it's approaching this resistance. I don't want to see this shit pulling back down here, probably breaking this support coming down here. I want to trail it really tightly. Let's do that. Boom. Still giving it enough space to do its thing. But now we are hitting this resistance here. I'm gonna pull it right here. It's probably gonna hit the stop right now. Nope, we broke this high. We broke this high, man. I'm gonna get rid of this TP because if it comes there, maybe it's gonna keep printing. I wanna be trailing it as far as I can. So let's get rid of TP. Another one. Boom. Yeah. What the fuck is that, dude? What? That's 150 point candle. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, that shit is going down. I'm so fucking stupid, man. So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Look at it. Look at it. Anyways, we recovered the previous loss with this lucky candle here. And plus we made some. So 3k, that's a nice 300-point move, brother. Nice. Nice. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, I know that if it's a good trade and respects this support here of the trend line, usually it breaks above this resistance here, and you can trail it with the stop as far as it goes. So what was a one-to-one trade, or I don't know what this was, maybe 0.8, or what was it? I think my stop was here. So yeah, I think it was like that. So 1.1, and now rather. So here was my initial TP. So this was almost like 1-to-1, 0.93. But I do it like that because I know that I have a potential to hit 1.3, or in this case 1.7, right? And this thing maybe is gonna keep going. Look at that. Look at this. Maybe it's gonna keep going. Yeah, keeps going. Just keeps going. So if I'm able to catch these moves, I can get 1 to 2 risk to reward, sometimes even 1 to 3. So now I wanna look at to take another long. Now we have slightly different structure here. It's more steep. And these trend lines, like, I know people really hate on these trend lines, but I understand that it doesn't really matter. You can use whatever you want as long as you're just following the trend. You can buy at the top and eventually it's gonna hit another high. And you're gonna make money if you follow the trend, right? From here to here, you can get, what is this? 200 points. It's just that stop loss needs to be far enough. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's respecting our resistance here. Let's see if it's gonna break out or come down. Just keep sprinting up. That's what I'm telling you. This shit just keeps coming up. That's why it's extremely hard to catch a reversal of a trend. Because, even if you buy at the resistance, it just keeps sprinting up. Even pushes through the resistance when it's a strong trend. So again, we're seeing this respecting our trend line here. That's a good sign. Oops. Like this. But I'm not gonna take it. I would like to take it from down there. Let's see, I think this is gonna come up again from here. Nope. So, where could we target it? I think it's gonna respond off of this. Oh man. I don't know if I want to take this because we are now coming from this supply zone here. And usually I don't want to fuck with those higher time frame zones because higher time frame is always can always overpower lower time frame. On the other hand, you see how the price responded here and here nearly touched the supply zone, came down here, and then again almost came into the zone. So I would assume there is some orders here in the middle of the zone, maybe at a higher end. Also, this is not really that much of a fresh supply zone. You see, this supply is created off of this zone here and this zone here. So these orders that are resting here might be wasted. So for the lower time frame, I think it's strong enough to push it down a little bit. So I don't want to take an intraday trade right now. But it's probably gonna, reject here a little bit. Maybe we're gonna get one doji candle here and then push through this supply zone. That's what I would expect to happen here. So yeah, I mean, I took a good winning trade for this day. I would definitely not be risking those profits on this trade here, especially because it looks fishy and we might be late in the trend, right? We might be late in the trend as well. But yeah, according to this pattern that I see here, I think it's going to respond here. We're going to get an equal high here and dump down. Maybe even going to keep going up. Let's see. I'm not going to participate though. Let's see. Yeah, we're coming up, but not strong buying pressure up. Oh, now it's going. Yep, it didn't even come up there. I rejected off of the Fibonacci here. Oops, what is that? I don't remember there's news here. No news. Nothing. Let's see what happens. Is it gonna dump? I would expect it to dump now that it broke this support. Yeah, it dumps. So anyways, this is like 1600, 4 o'clock, so I don't like taking trades a bit later at day. Just something that I see through backtesting that my strategy tends to work a bit worse later during the New York session or later during the day. So yeah, we're gonna move to the next day. Let's do one more day. 9 o'clock. Let's do one more day. So I was trading today during the live markets and I took a pretty bad loss. Not because my strategy didn't work, but because I made a technical mistake and it was a choppy day. And I was in profit, and then those profits turned into a deep drawdown, and then I averaged down, and then the averaging down position came into a large profit, and the first position came into break even, and I could have taken those profits, but I was a little greedy and I wanted to ride both those moves, and the price reversed and dumped, and I took a big loss. And I'm still a little angry because of that. A little fucked up. Mainly angry on myself for not being able to see that's gonna happen, and also that I got a little impatient, and when I make those mistakes I really get pissed. So now I'm not really in the best mood recording this right now. Oh man. Oh. So we actually broke through this supply zone. Yeah, just like I said, bro. Just like I said. I am a fucking Forex genius. Forex genius that can't trade live market. Ooh. So still very, very bullish. Some shit like that, it's not really perfectly responding off the fib here. We got it here, we got a rejection here. This is some bullshit. Also some bullshit. But I like it that it broke, retested here, came up here, and now it's broke, retested here. So it's sort of responding to these levels that matter to me now, because now we're bullish and we're probably gonna be looking to take a trade somewhere around this level here. Okay, now I'm gonna mark the opening range. I don't even know why the fuck am I doing this. Because this was my first strategy, was just opening range breakout. So I sort of learned how price responds to these levels, and I like to have them on the chart, but most of the time I don't even see these levels, like I don't even give a fuck about them. But for orientation purposes, I like to have this zone here. And also I see, okay, we broke, retested. Maybe it's gonna keep going up now. But for example, yeah, it's good for entering the trade if it aligns, if my trend line aligns with this opening range position or with the Fibonacci 11, then I have a couple of confluences aligned together and I am more convinced in a setup. So I still like to have this, because I know it's a lot of the times price really reacts to these levels. So let's see, what the fuck is this? Look how clean this price action looks like. When it's bullish, it's just pure green candles, barely any pullbacks. Green. Then when it's a pullback, it's a pure red pullback. Look at it. I love to see that. I really like to see that, brother. Clean price action. Are we gonna dump now? Let's go down. But I really don't like this, how this market structure looks like. These patterns. I mean, I just said I like how they look. But I mean this pattern. It really doesn't look like I should be drawing a trend line on this shit. Let's see. Okay, now it makes more sense. Like this. I really saw the reason why I'm drawing these fucking trend lines is because I think this Euro US dollar market really responds well. But only on a 1 minute time frame. On 5 minute, 15 minute daily, terrible for trend lines. But 1 minute chart, when I draw it like this, it perfectly responds. I really, really like it. Most of the time it gives me perfect entries. Like touches my trend line, immediately explodes in my direction. But I also been trading
spent a lot of time, entire year just drawing fucking trend lines. So I know how to, find these retarded levels. So for example, I will believe that it's not gonna come down to the lowest trend line, but on this random one. I'm gonna respond off of that. I can realize it, but not really because of objective criteria that I have, mainly just time on the chart. And I've seen it happen so many times, and now based on that, I'm trying to develop an opinion whether my setup is good or not. That's probably not the best way to trade. The best way would be if I can be completely objective and have my setup be consistent of a couple of very objective, tangible uh, confluences and stuff like that. But that's very hard. That's very hard, especially for me, being very inexperienced in trading. But still, I can still be profitable like this. Take a couple of mistakes, make sure that I'm managing risk properly, and I can still be profitable just by following the trend and using trend lines for my entry model. There. Now this is very trend line friendly. Let's see how's that one. Hell no. Yo, brother. I don't want to invest a lot of effort into drawing these trend lines now. So. Yeah, okay, let's get this over with because I'm at work right now and some asshole came in, so I had to actually work on my job. Imagine that. I fucking hate when that happens. I fucking hate working when I'm at my job. So let's get this one. This day, let's get it over with. Fuck! I'm not concentrating. I should have taken this. I'm not concentrating, brother. Brother, I'm not concentrating. I don't know what the fuck am I even doing, brother. Brother, I don't know what the fuck am I doing. What the fuck am I doing, brother? What the fuck? Oh, so many lines. I want this one. Hmm. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck that. Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit. Oof, it's quick. No, it's not. I like this one, brother. I like this one. Oh no, I don't like it anymore. Yeah, I will try to get a long position from here, but now that we are there, this doesn't look that good anymore. Shit. Shit. Fuck, man. I don't like it. Hmm. Hmm. What about this? This makes more sense. Yeah, bro. I would like it to come down to this level here. Let's see. Maybe we're gonna miss a good trade because of that. I don't think so. I don't think this one is gonna hold enough. Yeah, yeah. Looks like it's going up. Man, I would like to take this long here. Fuck. Ah. No. My laptop is so cooked, brother. My laptop is cooked. There's no way I can be streaming or recording like this again because it's a really bad laptop. It's really slow. I don't have the money for the better one, brother. Come on. I wanna go long. Yeah, I fucking hate that. We missed it. We missed it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Where is this bitch coming from? Ah, fuck that shit. Fuck this shit. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm too tired for this shit. Okay, guys. Bye. See you in the next video.